Harrison Barnes. And now for your San Antonio Spurs! Starting at shooting guard.
Welcome, and we've got
Hey, good evening.
DA. The Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Bagley in at the center. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Barnes looking around. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely. On the top of the key. A new 14 for the Kings. Barnes passes to Fox. And Bogdanovich kicks to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's picked off. And the layup falls.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Fox passes to Bagley. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Kept alive. Got a hand on it. And now Sacramento on the break. Barnes against DeRozan. Bogdanovich wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Fox with the steal. The kick out to Barnes. The 3. No good that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Lyles against Barnes. Pass to Bagley. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. To the paint, here's Murray. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Sacramento moving it around. Shot by Bjelica and nobody around. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Here's Murray. They grab their own miss, and it's put back in by White.
Yeah, great fight displayed that time by White to get that board and then finish. Strong play.
Healed outside. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for Fox.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Mills with it. Joseph on him. Another shot. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Hurdle finds Gay. Now here's Bellinelli. Again, the miss by the Spurs. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Over to the wing. Pass to Bazemore. Inside, here's Parker. Here's Giles. They kick out to Hield. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Gay. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
And, you know, really nothing you can do there. Sometimes Gay makes tough, contested shots look easy.
Hield outside. From past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Pirtle. Bellinelli is out there with Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Parker with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Hield from outside. And it's Gay with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
So it's the Spurs now. Gay kicks to Mills. Passes it to Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mills. Oh, that's blocked. Bazemore passes to Holmes. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Sacramento again missing. San Antonio leading. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. And a change for Sacramento. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Walker, the pass to Pirtle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And it's DeRozan in for Bellinelli. Sacramento also making some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's Walker. He can't get that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Holmes kicks to Bielitsa. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento. And the dunk by Walker.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds him.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fox feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Now Bielitsa. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lyles got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
The kick out to Barnes. Jacks up a three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 2. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lyles no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Bogdanovich finds Fox. Here's Holmes. Back to Fox. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Derek White comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Murray's subbed in for Bryn Forbes.
You know, one of the ways White keeps the defenders honest is with his mid-range game. He's got a great knack for that shot.
Three-pointer Hield. Good work defensively by Gay.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Sacramento, Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Doubled by Murray. Joseph dishes to Hield. Kicks to Bazemore. At the top of the key, Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
White, good. White's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, you've got to love the work the reserves have done so far for them. The bench comes in, and they've been...
That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitz, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. The Kings trailing. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Fox. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Spurs with some changes. Acapurdo comes in for Trey Lyles, and Walker subbed in for Murray. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa, and Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's DeRozan. Walker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
Holmes finds Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Mills. The dish to Walker. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White for Walker. Then for the Kings, Harry Giles is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Parker passes to Bazemore. They kick out to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Here's Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Bellinelli with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Three-pointer, Hield. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. White, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Parker against Gay. Pass to Giles. Parker outside. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Giles has got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Rudy Gay is out there with Lyles. Then there's Murray. Then there's Derek White. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
To the paint, here's Giles. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
White the pass to Murray. To the middle. Lyles kicks to Gay. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's the break. For the finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor. And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Hield outside. To tie it up. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Giles the pass to Bagley. Hield from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight. White, good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Hield. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Lyles. Inside. Out to White. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Forbes has it in the corner. The pass to Hield. He leads him with it. Now, here's Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to Giles. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Up again, and Bagley able to finish.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Lyles. Dishes to Forbes. lays it up off the glass. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
Forbes looking more than comfortable having the ball in his hands in these spots. Not afraid to take the big shot. Bryn Forbes getting busy.
And it's Hield off the drive. Passes to Bielitsa. Hield against White. Hield with the bucket.
And this team believes in Hield. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
Murray, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
His game continuing to evolve, guys, and shots like this prove Murray is the real deal.
Hield from outside. Connects from downtown.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
For 3, Murray. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots. And that's collected by Gay.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. And it's DeRozan in for Bryn Forbes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Bogdanovich. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bagley dishes to Hield. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Al
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a lot of style and a lot of confidence coming off the now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Fox. Bielitsa finds Bogdanovich. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Here's Valanciunas, and the layup is good.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Fox against Morant. Fox passes to Bielitsa. The kick out to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas, and the shot goes down.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Left side, Bagley. Up top, Fox. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low, Valanciunas. The shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shot, high post. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's Brooks on the wing. Fires the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Now here's Barnes. Outside for Bagley. Morant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And stolen by Barnes. Brooks against Bogdanovich. And Fox has it in the corner. Bielitsa, that's for 2. Sacramento again missing. Memphis leading. Jackson kicks to Morant. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is the shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Now here's Jackson. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Winslow's shot is off. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Heald's checked in. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's Gutteridge. Sacramento making their last shot. The kick out to Anderson. And stolen by Bielitsa. Hield the pass to Fox. Now Bielitsa. Guarded by Morant. The kick out to Fox. No good. That would have tied it. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And that one's good. Morant.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bagley the pass to Barnes. Here's Bielitsa. They kick out to Hield. Bagley with a wide open look. The rebound by Anderson.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Giles. Parker inside. He's against Anderson. Parker's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Now here's Bazemore, and here's Joseph for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's Anderson with the drive. That one goes. Counted. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Here's Hield. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Jones, and it's blocked.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Anderson with the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Anderson outside. Count that one. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Hield. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
it. You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Heel. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joseph. Now here's Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morant with a wide open look. They get it back, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Inside, here's Holmes. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Kings making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Now here's Brooks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Fox. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Jackson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Memphis leading by 19. Jackson down low, covered by Barnes, and stolen by Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Morant. There's the 3. Here's Valanciunas. Winslow wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Winslow's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bogdanovich against Brooks. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Pass to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the pass to Bielitsa. Over Valanciunas. Dishes it to Bagley. The 10-footer finds the target.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Here's Morant. Bagley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Morant kicks to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Here's Bogdanovich. The 19-footer is on the money.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Tipped away. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Here's Morant. And good that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Fox finds Bogdanovich. Over Valanciunas. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. It's stolen by Jones. Down low, and it's Clark in the corner. Over to the left wing. Anderson passes to Melton. Healed on the double team. Back to Anderson. Puts up a three. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gutterich. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Healed the pass to Holmes. Basket good.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Jones kicks to Anderson. From the high post. Basket counts. Anderson's got 8.
More and more development on the offensive end, and now in a new system. Anderson capable in the mid-range, and like to see him knock those down.
And so it's Memphis cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Tyus Jones. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And there's Jackson, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Healed. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got his first points of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
On the basket by Jones. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Now Fox following Tyus Jones's three-point attempt. Three-pointer Hield. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break Memphis. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Clark with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Jones, no one around him. And the three ball is good. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Giles the pass to Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jones in the post, guarded by Fox. Parker against Anderson. Clark inside. Jackson, clock is at 3. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Now, here's Holmes. Parker kicks to Fox. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Memphis leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Allen for the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Joseph the pass to Giles. To the paint. And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, you're not going to fool around much on the interior, especially if you're Alex Len, that big, that close. Easy bucket.
Left side Jones. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Joseph kicks to Giles. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of New Orleans really is. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. On offense, here are the Pelicans.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley.
Oh, what a beautiful point!
Good intensity. Did you see that? Great. Never lacking in creativity. I mean, when it comes to dunking, Ball excels at getting nasty.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Ball slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Fox finds Barnes. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Right side, Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Ball against Bielitsa. Back to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fox against Ball. Out to the wing. Williamson in the post. Back to Ball. Williamson in the post. Bielitsa's there. And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It's stolen by Bagley. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And the dunk by Barnes.
Love the activity Bagley provides. When he's engaged on this end, he's capable of swiping the ball.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. He dishes it to Favors. Back to Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 6 points. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
That's tipped. 4 on the shot clock. Bagley with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Sacramento also making some changes. Harry Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Melly. Back to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
The Kings trail by 6. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed from outside. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Outside Jackson. Back to Redick. Dishes it to Okafor. Outside for Redick. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Giles in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And then Okafor slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jackson passes to Redick. Here's Hayes, guarded by Holmes. Redick surveying the D. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holmes kicks to Parker. Hield outside. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Holmes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Parker finds Hield. Now, here's Holmes. Covered by Hayes.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's an elite company.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Hart kicks to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Outside for Redick. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. For 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And a change for the Kings. Bielitsa's checked in. And Bazemore kicks to Bielitsa. Outside, Joseph. Goes up the baseline. Tries again. Parker outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Ingram in for Hart. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Barnes comes in for Parker. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Fox against Ball from 11 feet away. Fox. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try to do it all, his energy really sets the bar for this team.
Ball dishes to Holiday. And stolen by Bielitsa. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Fox has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Bielitsa finds Barnes. From past the arc. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Barnes. Fox goes in.
I love whenever Fox takes the initiative and makes something happen out there. I mean, really putting the D in a tough spot right there.
The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Fox with it. And stolen by Reddick. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. You get it. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson dishes to Favors. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
Fox with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bagley. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Over Williamson. Bielitsa misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Fox finds Bielitsa. No dice from 9 feet out.
He lets the D off the hook right there. I mean, if they let him get that open again in that spot, he'll get burned.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Ball kicks to Williamson. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted 2nd overall because of his size and athleticism. He can swat shots away.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Now Fox. 7 points in the game, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Out to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Kings have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. To the middle. And Hayes kicks to Hart. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Giles checked in for the Kings. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Bounce past Joseph, the 15-footer. Hield from outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 5 points so far.
I love seeing Hill shoot the 3-ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
Jackson looking around. Hield outside. Bazemore on the wing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Giles missing.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Back to Jackson. Down low. Outside for Redick. Now the pass to Nelly. New Orleans moving it around. Jackson. Left side, Redick. Back to Hayes. Second shot opportunity. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Kings leading. Hield, the pass to Holmes. They kick out to Hield. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. Then for the Kings, Parker's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Here's Hart, covered by Parker. Hart the pass to Okafor. Comes up empty down low. Up in time. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Parker out there with Giles, and it's Fox in at the point. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Back to Hayes. Okafor against Barnes. That's tipped.
The concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when to attack the shot.
New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a change for the Kings. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Giles. Hield finds Fox. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The Pelicans trail. Ball up top. He's covered by Bielitsa. Fox against Williamson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Derek Favors checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings.
We're looking at Williamson's size, I mean skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Offside Fox. They kick out to Hield. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Ingram. Right side Favors. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Bielitsa. Shot clock at 3. Outside for Redick. Pelicans keep it alive. And it's Williamson missing. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Ingram passes to Favors. Poked loose. Over in the corner, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Hield from outside. The shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And here is Ingram. Pass to Williamson. To the inside. And now the Kings fast break. Back to Bagley. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
And there's a reason Hield has the ball in his hands in big moments. Highly creative and confident scorer.
New Orleans in the lead. Right side, Ball. Inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Ball.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Redick with a double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Pelicans with possession here. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Buddy Hield. New Orleans leading by 4. Right side Holiday. Okafor kicks to Holiday. Back to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Bagley in the post. Jackson on him. Stolen by Jackson. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. This is it to Holiday. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Wow, what a shot. I mean, Fox enjoys having the spotlight on him in big moments like this.
And the pass to Holiday. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And here are the Kings now. 32 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And the basket is good.
And that's a huge basket by Bielitsa. He's proving how clutch he is in these moments.
Okafor, high post. New Orleans moving it around. Melli passes to Okafor. Jackson against Bielitsa. Okafor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Joseph. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Melli. So New Orleans wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, man.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Here's an aerial view of our location and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the...
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center. The Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by the Spurs.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And the shot is good.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And here are the Spurs. Pass to Lyles. And here is Murray. Here is Forbes. Passes it to Aldridge. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. And here they go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Fox. Here is Forbes, and it's Murray with the jam.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Fox. One-on-one fast break. Murray, the pass to DeRozan, and stolen by Bogdanovich. He's all alone. Jumps up, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Murray outside. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Offline with the baseline jumper. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. .110 left in the first quarter. Here's Aldridge. Offensive rebound, Spurs. It's good on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Bogdanovich. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 8. Here's DeRozan. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fox Fox against Murray. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. White against Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And Bellinelli kicks to White. The pass to Mills. Here's Pirtle. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. On the wing, Hield launches a 3. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. White, good. White's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hield from outside. He's off on that one, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing. San Antonio leading by 11. Gay kicks to Mills. Stolen by Joseph. And here they come. Takes the 3. They get it again. Pass to Bazemore. Three-pointer, Hield. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Parker. And Parker stays with it.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? White got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Joseph with the ball, now guarded by Pirtle. And Pirtle sends it back. Back to Hield. From deep three-point range. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
In the corner, it's Hield. Parker finds Joseph. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. San Antonio also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bellinelli. Here's Gay. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Spurs lead by 13.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. It's good from long range. Hield's got 6 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And here's Mills for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. That shot misses. And the Kings going the other way now. Hield dishes to Parker. Hield against Walker. From 6 feet. Hield can't hit.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trail by 10. And Fox has it in the corner. Hield way outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmes lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room, starting out on a 10-2 run. And their lead was 7 when they reached the end of the first quarter. Moving on to quarter number 2. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 7. On the floor for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. From downtown, Bogdanovich, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. It's blocked, but they recover it. Back to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Here's Forbes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Back to Bielitsa. Bogdanovich left side. Rebound San Antonio. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Forbes. They get the rebound. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Murray surveying the D. 90 seconds now into the second half. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Pass to Begley. Back to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Murray for 3. Here's Pirtle. Second chance shot. Bucket is good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Outside, Joseph. Here's Giles. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Spurs leading by 3. Now Murray. He's got 8. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Joseph with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Barnes outside. Offline with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Bazemore against Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. The Kings trail by 5. Barnes passes to Giles.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Barnes. Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Murray. To the paint. Out to White. Back to Pirtle. No good from 11 feet. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. A 3 from Bielitsa. Sacramento again missing. Walker dishes to Gay. Outside White. Pirtle trying to get open. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Hield the pass to Giles. And here is Hield for the tie. Kept alive. Holmes kicks to Bielitsa. Fox dishes to Hield. Sacramento again missing.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Holmes with the steal. Lets the 3 fly, and Buddy Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 12 in the game.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Spurs up 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more 3-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Poked away. Just 5 on the clock. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 5. Here's DeRozan. Here's Walker. The rebound by Hield. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
To the middle. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Gay outside. Dishes to Aldridge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Fox, no good. Spurs leading by 3. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from DeRozan.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Bagley makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
It's stolen by Hield. To tie it up. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he gets it to go. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Hield outside. Misses the 3.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Forbes. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fox against Murray. And finished off by Bagley.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
And now Sacramento on the break. Hield from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Murray, good.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From the arc. That shot is off. So the Spurs will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Spurs passing it around. Here is Forbes. The kick out to Aldridge. To the inside. To the right side. There's the triple. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. Bogdanovich dishes to Hield. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Up top, Lyles. Passes it to Forbes. To the paint, Aldridge. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And this is what superstars do. LaMarcus rises to the challenge with the game on the line.
And this team believes in Hield. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
It counts.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Hield. DeRozan defending. Bagley kicks to Hield. Again, Hield missing. And so it's San Antonio with it. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And San Antonio also making a switch. White's checked in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Now Murray. Outside, White. Clock at 6. Murray finds White. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Beyond the arc. And there's Murray on the assist by White.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. is an aerial view of our location. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks with no one around. No good on the triple. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team. And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bagley. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Valanciunas with the ball, defended by Bagley. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. Valanciunas has got 5.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now, here's Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Passes to Bjelica. Back to Barnes. Uncovered. The offensive rebound.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Fox. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Bagley against Morant. Valanciunas, good.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Fox goes in. Pass to Bjelica. Bagley with the ball. Kings moving the ball around. The kick out to Fox. Over Morant. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
The Kings trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Sacramento making some changes. Parker's checked in for Bjelica. Kent Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. Here's Giles. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Melton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The Kings have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hield kicks to Joseph. The putback, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Hield outside. The pass to Bazemore. And here is Holmes on the wing. Hield. Holmes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Bazemore. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so Jones nails both of them. The Kings trail by 8. Hield outside. In the corner, Bazemore with it. They get it back. They kick out to Hield. Holmes trying to free himself up. Bazemore on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Memphis also making some changes. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Winslow. Morant outside. Pass to Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 2. Jackson misses. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Joseph kicks to Holmes. Here's Bagley. Tries again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Now here's Jackson, following the missed shot by Rashawn Holmes. Clark with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Clark's got 5 points so far.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Joseph against Morant. Pass to Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmes got 4 this quarter.
Now, Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. Clark for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Holmes got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Clark. Bagley kicks to Holmes. Joseph the pass to Holmes. Latre. Shot by Joseph. No good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Left side Jackson. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Morant with the steal. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now. Inside. Morant outside. Holmes with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Morant outside. Jackson trying to break free. And the rejection by Holmes. Bagley the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Here's Morant. Oh,
too much. Look at that. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holmes kicks to Joseph. The pass to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. The shot, no good. And stolen by Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. And so it's Memphis with a... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace, working with an acute sense of urgency. And that'll about...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rashawn Holmes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Jang, and it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Fox, following the basket by John Morant. He can't hit that time. Memphis leading by 12. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Heald's checked in for Bogdanovich. Brooks misses. The Kings trail by 14. Hield finds Fox. Stolen by Brooks. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the dunk by Winslow.
Oh, I thought Winslow was going to rip that rim off. What a dunk.
The Kings shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Bjelica, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the rejection by Holmes. Rebound by the Kings. Dishes it to Fox. They kick out to Hield. From deep. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Jones. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up top, Bjelica, defended by Anderson. Hield against Brooks. Bjelica. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hield, the pass to Bjelica. And it's Hield off the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Hield's center of gravity stays low on his drive, which invites the contact, in my opinion. Very tough to defend him cleanly.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Here's Valanciunas. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. This is his second trip to the free throw line. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Brooks. Valanciunas hits them both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fox goes in, and the shot goes in.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Jones. Hits the jump hook. Jones has got 6. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. Out to the right wing. Sacramento moving it around. Hield from outside. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Allen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
Jones against Fox. Here's Valanciunas, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Fox kicks to Hield. Sinks the triple. He's got 7.
Now Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 11. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Giles, and it's Hield in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Anderson. Back to Allen. Anderson outside. Clock at 4. Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Hield. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen passes to Melton. Kicks it out to Allen. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. On the wing, Hield. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Fox with it. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. And here is Fox. They kick out to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Again, the miss by the Kings. Memphis leading by 11. Down low, out to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks from deep. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. And Hield able to finish. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Refusing to let that possession end, but he did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's good off the back rim and in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fox kicks to Hield. Shoots the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Valanciunas passes to Anderson. Brooks from outside. And no good that time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Over Allen. The Grizzlies pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Morant passes to Allen. It's stolen by Bagley. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Hield. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Passes it to Bielitsa. Back to Bagley. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morant outside. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... the dome of the California Capitol building. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here's Fox. Banked in off the glass.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Bagley. Stolen by Holiday. Favors with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Williamson finds Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Now, here's Ball. Ivan Bagley missing his last shot. Ball kicks to Ingram. Passes it to Williamson. Favors at the elbow. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Bagley dishes to Fox. Back to Bagley. Pass to Bielitsa to the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. And stolen by Bielitsa. Up again.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit. Throwing it down with power in no time.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Pelicans also making a change. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. No good on the quick 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And here's Jackson. And there's the pass to Melly. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Healed outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Inside, Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And Joseph kicks to Hield. Back to Joseph. Pass to Hield. Now Bazemore. To the paint. Here's Holmes. Pass to Bazemore from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Knocks it loose. Okafor dishes to Jackson. Back to Okafor. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. Shoots from 8.
You know, you can't ignore the effect Redick's defense has on that possession. I mean, active and aware, making that.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melli in at the power forward position. And some changes here for the Kings. Bjelica, he checks in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Melli. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Ball's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Okafor. Knocked away. Bjelica with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Bogdanovich. Hits the jumper in space.
And you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
Outside, Ball. Barnes against Ingram. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Ingram's got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans. Here's Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Okafor finds Ball. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Williamson dishes to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team, and stolen by Barnes. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
You know, Barnes is never afraid to go for the rim rock and jam now. A spectacular athlete who doesn't mind showing his stuff.
Williamson, the pass to Okafor. Tries again. Ball feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday dishes to Williamson. Tries yet again. Rebound by Bjelica.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and Giles is subbed in for Bielitsa. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Hayes with it, outguarded by Bogdanovich. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Fox passes to Giles. Yep, that one goes. And the Kings lead by 5. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And stolen by Favors. Here's Ingram. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Redick. The pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Hield uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams up. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. The Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Hard, he's checked in for Ingram. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Favors kicks to Hart. Outside, Ball. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Fox against Ball. Fox passes to Bialita. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Rebounded by Hart. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley, and it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Harry Giles is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hayes is checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Pass to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Holmes with the steal. Here's Fox. From down in the low post, it goes. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Passes it to Giles. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1:44 left to play in the third. Hayes finds Holiday. And Hayes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's foul number 2 for him. And Redick, here we go. Over Joseph. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 5.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
And Joseph kicks to Hield. Down low. Here's Giles. Joseph looking over the floor. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Redick inside the line and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The 3 from Joseph. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 2.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Jackson passes to Hayes. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Gets an open look and hits. And it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead. They're up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. And it's Ball in at point. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. Bielitz is checked in. Kings leading now by 5. Outside Fox. Three-pointer healed. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Just 5 on the clock. Redick for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Fox. To the inside, to the left wing. Three-pointer healed. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for New Orleans. Fox against Ball. Makes it off the glass.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
And Fox gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, Ball. Ingram against Fox. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Healed outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Fox against Ball. Fox kicks to Hield. To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. He dishes it to Favors. Back to Ball. Williamson in the post. Covered by Hield. Just 2 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Holiday dishes to Williamson. Out to Favors. Ingram left side. Williamson outside. To take the lead. Favors trying to break free, and Ingram lays it in. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hield. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Here's Okafor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that's exactly where Okafor is most comfortable. When he's down in the post, sometimes the defense has no choice but to foul.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Okafor with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Redick is in the corner. The pass to Melly. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Fox with the steal. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Redick surveying the D. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That